Good morning and welcome from Perth, Western Australia. My name is Nicole Winston. Digital policing, the future. Digital policing is a vision for the modernisation of policing worldwide, bringing together a range of digital capabilities that will revolutionise a number of facets of policing, transforming the way both police do business and the way the community engages with the police as an agency. Digital policing helps by driving out inefficient processes, improving officer safety and reducing harm in the community. It will release officers from police stations and vehicles to spend more time policing the streets and engaging with the community to deliver quality policing services. It helps create public value by placing critical policing functions in the hands of frontline police officers to improve productivity and enhance the safety of both officers and the community. Officers will be better informed and able to make decisions aided by the rapid availability of information and intelligence anytime and anywhere. As we know, mobile technologies unlock a whole new world of innovation that was previously unreachable and has the potential to revolutionise the way policing is conducted. For many years, the private sector has used a combination of these innovations to develop new business models, new ways to engage, and new processes to create efficiencies. The future of policing in a digital world may include things like iCloud computing, growth and enhancement of social media platforms, superior data and analytical capabilities, improved internet access, possibly even driving out those dreaded internet black spots. Crowdsourcing, facial and visual recognition, voice and speech recognition, digital fingerprints, blockchains, geolocations, live video broadcasting, 360-degree video and camera viewing, artificial intelligence, and augmented reality. Each of these will enhance policing across a range of areas, and some have already been introduced to a number of police forces throughout the world. Digital evidence. A digital evidence platform will unlock opportunities to capture images on a mobile device, record and store images from wearable technology and dashboard camera, which will provide a channel for citizens to provide video and images to police. Wearable technology. Using technology to capture and improve citizen and officer behaviour, case quality and support the welfare and safety of officers with particular focus on body-worn video and dashboard cameras. Data and analytics. Linking mobile technology, tactical information can be provided to the frontline officer in real time. Predictive information can be fed to officers in the field, command centres and decision makers to shape evidence-based tactical decisions. Community engagement. A citizen-centric e-business portal integration will provide a channel for citizens to interact with police. When integrated with digital evidence, citizens can assist police by uploading images and video. Interacting with social media will enhance the community-police relationship. Surveillance and identification. Modern surveillance and identification technology is advancing at a rapid rate. By leveraging advancements in biometrics, CCTV and surveillance capabilities, officers will be able to identify and process offenders in the field, track and monitor offending behaviour and greatly improve conviction rates. Digital case management. An effective digital case management system will provide investigators with the means to link information from multiple sources, track actions and provide complete comprehensive disclosure. Modern command and control. Leaders will be given greater control and improved ability to shape tactical and strategic decisions. Integration across emergency services is also made possible. Now, let's look at the future of digital policing in a little more detail, with a focus on specific examples. Crowdsourcing. The term crowdsourcing is not a new term by any stretch of the imagination. In simple terms, it means engaging with the masses in order to get whatever it is that is needed. It was born out of the digital age, and some police agencies around the world have embraced components of crowdsourcing to aid them in criminal investigations. In the aftermath of the Boston Marathon bombing in 2013, investigators from a range of agencies put a call out to anyone in attendance at the marathon to send in photos and videos taken in the moments leading up to the attack. It was this information, coupled with the relevant CCTV footage, that led to the identification of the suspect. However, due to the amount of information received, it took the FBI and hundreds of investigators from various agencies working around the clock to process the enormous volume of evidence in order to bring the investigation to closure. Today, most policing agencies around the world have not identified a suitable way to crowdsource for information. New solutions for this need to be found, whereby police forces create secure portals by which citizens can provide videos, photos and relevant information. This is also a good opportunity for businesses to register their own CCTV cameras and provide relevant contact details for matters that warrant further investigation by police. Today, around the world, many homicides go unresolved despite significant advances in forensic testing and other technological improvements. Some of this may be attributed to the mistrust between police and the public, which sometimes make witnesses reluctant to assist police in identifying suspects. Others might argue that police agencies throughout the world have very successfully focused on preventing crimes rather than focusing resources on solving existing ones. However you wish to look at it, solving crimes can be labour-intensive, very costly, and we're not exactly getting better despite significant advances in technology. This appears perfect for the introduction of crowdsourcing. Crime solving using crowdsourcing is not exactly a new idea. Police have always used hotlines in order to get help from the public in investigations. In Australia, and this is commonly referred to as Crime Stoppers. It's now time to take crowdsourcing to the next level. As the images show, users on the platform see a map of their respective cities, which highlight current reported crimes. Users are able to comment on live video streams in real time with their comments and other information. If the user is near to the event, they are encouraged to go live and stream some video to the linked platform, which can then be viewed by others, also in real time. To further increase the engagement of the community, the platform might ask users to allow real-time alerts to notify them when crimes are being reported within a certain distance to their current location. Real-time crowdsourcing of data on crime helps create large databases, which can be used to identify areas needing greater security. Through social media, citizens play a greater role in specific issues and identifying and assisting with tracking down offenders. Just imagine, with the best digital technology a crime occurs, police on the ground equipped with a handheld device capture the CCTV footage immediately and any other evidence at the scene. This is uploaded directly to a website and citizens are encouraged to assist police with the investigation, or it is taken to the next level and citizens can also upload electronic information which they may have captured at the time of the crime or shortly thereafter. Whichever way crowdsourcing comes to fruition, crimes are generally not solved without the assistance of the community in which we serve. Why don't we give them the tools to help us and equip them with the right attitude where assisting the police is the norm, not the exception? Facial and visual recognition. Facial recognition uses algorithms to match facial characteristics across a range of photos and video platforms. It makes use of unaltered features of the face, such as distance between the eyes or nose and mouth, and then uses the algorithm, a finite set of steps for solving a problem, which converts the image to numbers. A software program is then able to compare a digital photo of a face with others in the database and produce matches. It is already commonplace in many aspects of contemporary life and is often used to tag people on social media, to unlock phones and to focus for photographs. Vital to the work of the police is their ability to recognise and locate individuals with a history of committing crime. It is fundamental to effective policing on the streets, crime prevention, and provides assistance to a range of criminal investigations. Police forces throughout the world are turning to new technology to counteract the falling numbers of police and policing budget. This technology enhances the capability and capacity to monitor and track individuals who they have concerns about or who may be able to assist with their investigations. Picture a suburban crowded street where police are searching for a suspect believed to have committed a violent crime. To find the suspect, they feed a photograph they have obtained into a CCTV surveillance network powered by artificial intelligence. A camera, one of many located in this area, scans the street, instantly analysing the faces of everyone it sees. Then the system alerts the user that an algorithm has found a match with someone in the crowd, whereby officers rush to the location and take the suspect into custody. The problem is the system was wrong and has picked up a picture of a person who looks similar to the suspect. This is what some creators of this technology fear might happen if police adopt the more advanced forms of facial recognition that make it easier to track suspects, missing people, and even suspected terrorists, all the while expanding the ability of the government to secretly monitor the public. Facial recognition might be transforming the security around our airports, workplaces and homes, but in law enforcement there has been a slow uptake of this technology. Law enforcement has to contend with accusations of inaccuracy, unlawfulness, bias and discrimination. The real issue here is the deployability of facial recognition. The artificial intelligence engines powering the solutions need to be trained for the real world. Although many policing agencies make some use of facial recognition to analyse reported CCTV footage, saving both time and effort, it is much harder to use in real time in the real world. The algorithms required in checking every person in a public place against even a small watch list pushes facial recognition technology to its limits. Only the very best systems can cope with this, hence why facial recognition technology is not widely used in policing. This, though, is about to change. The use of wearable technology with advanced facial recognition built in will offer a defence against accusations of racial discrimination. Policies may be implemented that prevent officers searching people who have not been identified through the facial recognition technology. This is a safeguard that will help promote the broader adoption by the community. Facial recognition available on wearable technology may also provide secondary verification of matches from surveillance and CCTV cameras. Following on from the first match, an officer on foot approaches the person and runs a subsequent check from the wearable technology, which will be running off the same technology the information was initially captured on. Only when there is a further match is the matter taken further, which provides a stopgap measure against false positives. It also provides a police-to-citizen interaction prior to a final decision being made as to whether the person should be arrested or not. Knowing the true identifying particulars of an individual who gives police either false information or no information at all is a common problem faced by police throughout the world. Often these people give officers a range of excuses for not having identification on them, which creates a risk to the officer and can sometimes mean the difference between life and death. Until recently, there were few ways to determine who the person actually is, but with the implementation of facial recognition technology, the time taken to identify the suspect may just save someone's life. Voice and speech recognition. All over the world, speech recognition software is changing the way people work and live their daily lives. When it comes to policing, speech recognition software can help all officers with critical note-taking, statement-taking, and even helping to prevent life-threatening situations. Some suggest that the biggest advantage to voice recognition technology is safety. It allows an officer to sit in their car and dictate notes of the last incident they attended, while still being able to watch the street. This is especially important for officers on single officer patrols, which is common in many policing jurisdictions. Voice and speech recognition software helps officers manage their paperwork. Policing throughout the world requires considerable paperwork, which can be time-consuming and one of the most difficult parts of the job. With an appropriate voice recognition software, officers can train the systems to recognise their voice and translate that into complete paragraphs or even entire reports. It will make it much easier to manage large amounts of paperwork and, on the other end, easier to retrieve information at a later date. Voice recognition technology will save time by sharing information and reducing the time it takes for information to move from one department to another or from one agency to another. It makes it possible for officers to complete their required paperwork quickly, which allows them to get back out into the community sooner. With documents being submitted as soon as they are spoken, the information is available for review and actioning quicker, which may lead to better police investigations. Voice recognition technology can reduce incomplete and inaccurate information where this type of information can have devastating consequences. It can lead to liability issues, unsolved criminal matters and various other problems. This technology has a very high accuracy rate which allows staff to transcribe entire documents with fewer errors. Voice recognition technology will support handheld digital technology and collaborate with policing agencies throughout the world. In many agencies, it is commonplace to travel vast distances to tackle community issues or investigate criminal offences. Essential to working any case where distance is an issue is the ability to obtain and share real-time information. Officers can easily fill out reports, take statements and update incident running sheets, then send them back and forth through mobile devices or computers, thereby ensuring everyone has the information they need. Voice recognition will improve the overall quality of reports because the technology takes care of the misspellings and typos, which often occurs when entered manually. In some cases, the software can even insert punctuation automatically, reducing grammatical errors that may make the information unclear. The overall quality of all documents will improve with appropriate speech recognition technology. Finally, voice recognition will help to solve crimes. All voices leave unique voice prints, just like fingerprints leave unique fingerprints. Being able to recognise or identify a voice on a telephone can help police during the surveillance of suspects, where police might be conducting surveillance on a suspect or who rely on recorded conversations. This technology will be able to prove that a certain person is the one making a specific statement on a phone at a particular time. In conclusion, the future of policing is exciting, especially where digital technology is concerned. By cutting out unnecessary trips to and from a police station, mobile technology is really helping to save valuable time and allowing officers to do what they do best, cutting crime and keeping the community safe. It's clear that if policing agencies throughout the world embrace technology, they can improve their efficiency, and if all agencies delivered a level of productivity from mobile devices, the average officer will spend less time in the office and more time on the front line. Just imagine, a crime occurs in a busy street on a Saturday night during the holiday season. The incident is captured on CCTV footage and immediately broadcast to citizens signed up to a crowdsourcing platform, allowing them to provide information to investigators in a timely fashion. The image is then run through a facial recognition system and CCTV operators commence to check for the correct algorithm in order to identify the suspect. When the suspect is located, they fail to tell police their identifying particulars, but the facial recognition has linked to the police system and has already told police the name of the suspect and any history. The suspect denies this, but due to advances in voice recognition technology, they are further linked to the event. In this case, the whole investigation can be solved with the use of mobile and wearable technology with software for crowdsourcing, facial recognition and voice recognition. There is no doubt the collection of this information in a timely fashion is going to improve the ability of police to secure quality evidence that results in convictions, but more importantly, the relationship between police and the community will be greatly enhanced. Whichever way you look at it, the future of policing in a digital world is exciting and something I want to be involved in. Thank you.